Alright, let's go to care, don't care. Shall we? Kartel gives advice for upcoming dancehall artists. So this is from Vybz Kartel music page. Lesson number 1. Hashtag the teacher. A lot of you young artists have come out with 1 it, 2 it, 3 it, 4 it, 5 it. And by if you reach 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 it, gonna hit a brick wall. It not take boy if you run dancehall for years and decades. So let me give you a few principles that one will need for sustain a career of greatness, or at least one of substance. First advice is this: nothing is more important in your life than the studio, putting in the work in the recording booth, No matter no pitney, no girl, no party can important like in the booth, because once you master the booth, you master the music. Then your mother start benefit, then your pitney start benefit, then your girl them start benefit. So that's the first rule. Studio first and fuck everything else.
Wow,
indeed.
Sound advice, I think.
You think so?
I think it's sound advice, man. I think a lot of these artists, you don't. I think
not continue, but
in regards to the mentality in which you need to have if you want to be a successful artist. In some regards, a success at anything, you need to almost be obsessive.
True.
It probably costs some relationships.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that are very career driven, and it costs them friendships and like even relationship with them family. It costs it to be on rocky ground because I'm so focused on work.
Yeah.
But sometimes it costs to that. Sometimes being a success, you almost have to be damn near obsessive about the work. And that's why them say like you have to like what you do in regards to your work. Make sure you actually like the work what you do. As you like it, that's when
I love it.
a problem and do it over and over again. To get to a point of maybe damn near obsession.
Yeah.
I just feel like enough of them artists said them don't really like music. Them don't really love music in the first place. Them love what it can give them. So what happens, what is happening now is that some of them probably catch a 1 hit or 2 hit. And then now them forget. Them get certain things with that. Money, bitches.
And then stop focus
and then stop focus on that. And then them lose that very quickly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even that speaks to a level of consistency that you need to have. Because me don't feel like say reach, don't make the national syndrome then reach you. Because the reach enough of them youth out there.
True.
Them feel like them are eating in them community, them feel like them are eating at them scheme. In some respects, them feel like them are eating at the country. Them not really. You know what I mean? Enough people don't know, you know. They feel like saying a bus. If you go to the regular man on the street corner, them don't know who the fuck you are, them don't know what song you sing.
Yeah.
That's when you bust. That's when you achieve a level of fame that if parlayed the right way can sustain you through life. Some of them know them just catch a little buzz, get a little money, say man I made that. A year from now, a couple months from now, where are they now?
Fall off.
I mean, so I just feel like coming from somebody like a Vybz Kartel, who is
the GOAT,
arguably the most prolific artist in a dancehall that dancehall has ever seen. Him run dancehall for the most amount of years. I've always said so. His run in dancehall should be studied.
Yeah.
Coming from him, I feel it's sound advice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree with it to an extent.
Okay.
Because I do get that you have to put in a lot of work in order to be successful. I have to pay a lot of attention to what you really love. However, I do believe in striking a balance. So if you're working so hard to share what you reap from your success with your family, if you're not having no time for your family, by the time you reap the success, who are you going to give it to? I mean, mommy, probably. If God spare her life and she about, then yeah, she get it. But if you have a girl and you just say, yo, a studio, you not gonna have no girl when you boss.
Well, no.
Lie, what the-
You not gonna have
Your girl, but you're not gonna get the girl.
in
the
some
right
case,
girl. You're not gonna have the
right
the-
girl.
maybe more than like you won't have the right girl.
The girl with the fear and have your back and say, yo, you know, I know say you go for what you go for, but you still have to balance spending a little bit of time. I not say you for that all the time, but you can't just say, yo, frig everything else and just do this.
Interjection, just to be fair, I feel like he was being somewhat
Exaggerated. Hyperbolic.
hyperbolic,
Yeah,
exaggerator.
but
You know what I mean? But
majority
I
of
think
your
the key message is
time
first,
will be
and just make sure say yo, are the first thing what you are focused on in regards to priorities. There should be balance as well, because you can't just think about that. Of course, you need to keep relation. You need to, actually live.
yeah, but
You know what I mean?
a lot of people,
I
I get that,
Yeah.
but I also believe that people get caught up in it. So once you get addicted to it, like, yo, when I do this, I get this, like, I get a big bus and whatever. So you get addicted to it and you want more of it. You forget about other things like taking care of your family and spending time with your girl and da. So it's like, in some instances, I feel like you're gonna give one more than the other, like way more than the other. So if you can strike a balance where you say, all right, I'm going to spend X amount of hours here, so I'm going to put in the work and whatever, still stay focused on the job that you love, but still remember, say, mommy over here, so, wife there, so, I have 3 people I need for deal with or whatever.
can't disagree with that, because in that regard, and if you remember who you are doing it for.
Exactly.
And more often than not, who you're doing it for is for your family, for your loved ones.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you do it for yourself, but you do it for live.
Exactly.
You do it for, support people, if it's that you have people to support. What you say?
Well, no, my mindset when I saw it is that this is perfect if you have no kid
I know wife.
and no wife. Like, you have to, but you look at every great person in history and and anybody who has ever done any great thing, there usually is them home life is usually fucked.
Basically.
Like they don't really have strong ties to their family. They don't have strong ties to their the mom,
give and
parents,
take.
them girlfriend, them wife, usually either them wife I get them bond or them really not have a good connection or relationship.
Yeah.
And then your kids too, like your kids don't
There's some
your kids
form
see
of
as a
disconnect.
sperm donor.
Yeah.
Your kids see as a sperm donor versus a father, But the thing is, I totally 100% understand Kartel. As Nara said, there has to be an almost borderline obsession with what you do. And I think, well, then if that is the case, then maybe your parents will always love you, no matter what. But I feel like maybe to abstain from a relationship until you've settled yourself. Yeah, it's what is it?
I'm like, which is kind of not so easy to do.
Right. Well, no, you can have sex. Like, have sex.
Yeah, have sex.
But don't have a relationship. Like, you have to...
We are talk to.
But that is the thing. Like, you can't... Sometimes it would be easy. The ideal world is for a woman to really understand it. And not every woman is going to be able to be understanding.
That message is applicable to.
No, it's not every woman is going to understand that, because woman them are go, and this is the confusing thing about women, because we want a rich man, but we don't know what it is for the man to be rich.
Exactly.
And there is a little unfairness is where, like, spend time with me. Bitch, I'm trying to
think that these
create.
bills and these riches are going to maintain themselves?
Exactly.
Never work.
So if you can't
When I say no,
Be busy.
if you cannot find
When I say no,
you can't find a good enough woman who is like totally understanding of it, or even you have even if you love the woman and she love you too, but she's like, well, no, I can't sign on to this condition. Like, it's a case where she can come on board to say, well, all right, after
she go work with you.
Yeah, after your boss, it's like, all right, when you settle, then
Oh,
link
that's
me
what you
back.
mean.
Link me back. But
No,
I
not
can't,
gonna link
like,
you
you
back.
can't accept the terms and conditions that you're providing to me. I can't accept them.